If you have ever felt personally victimized by a celebrity's attempt at a side hustle, you're not alone. Especially if that celebrity is Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, and, apparently, a self-declared master of calligraphy. This week, Highgrove Gardens, yes, the English estate linked to King Charles, launched an Instagram campaign for their upcoming calligraphy workshops, and the internet promptly exploded. What should have been a gentle nudge towards learning the art of beautiful writing suddenly became a viral moment of royal-level trolling. Let's be real, calligraphy is having a moment. In an age where most of us can barely scrawl a legible grocery list, there's something soothing and aspirational about the idea of mastering elegant script. Highgrove's Instagram post, with its soft lighting and promises of personalized instruction in modern calligraphy, seemed innocent enough. But for royal watchers and pop culture sleuths, there was a whiff of something more, something deliciously shady. Because it just so happens that Meghan Markle once tried to make calligraphy influencer happen. And the results? Well, let's just say they fell somewhere between chic stationery and Sharpa meets toddler after 3 juice boxes. Before she was a duchess, before she was even Rachel Zane on Suits, Meghan Markle was a hustler. Like so many young women in Los Angeles, she juggled modeling gigs, remember Deal or No Deals, Briefcase Girls, with a variety of odd jobs. One such gig, calligrapher for hire. She claimed to be a pro at the art of beautiful lettering, and magazines dutifully reprinted her tips for newcomers. But if you've ever seen her actual work, say, her signature from charity events or even her old blog posts, then you know what critics mean when they call her style trailer park chic in ink form. Calligraphy is supposed to be elegant, precise, and meditative. Meghan's style is, well, expressive. Imagine a Nike swoosh attempting to pass as a wedding invitation, or a Grim Reaper's scythe doubling as a capital letter. Her letters seem to leap off the page, not with grace, but with the energy of a hyperactive child in an art supply aisle. Let's be clear, learning calligraphy is hard. It takes years of discipline, practice, and humility. Every stroke is intentional, every curve a product of muscle memory honed by repetition. True calligraphers often apprentice for years, mastering the classic forms before daring to add their own creative touches. Meghan's version? It's handwriting with accessories. She'll write a word, then slap on a few curls and hooks as if they're hair ribbons on pigtails. It's not calligraphy, it's cosplay for handwriting. A few half-hearted flourishes, a couple of Instagram filters, and suddenly she's branding herself as an expert. It's like tossing glitter on a potato and calling it a Fabergé. Or, dare we say, adopting a rescue dog, branding yourself as Mother Teresa of Montecito, and then quietly returning the dog when the cameras leave. Which brings us back to Highgrove Gardens. Their Instagram post is a masterwork of British understatement. Develop a new skill in modern calligraphy, the ad beckons, promising personalized instruction and a comprehensive introduction to the art of beautiful lettering. There is nothing overtly snarky about the language, but for those in the know, it's a Shakespearean soliloquy of shade. It's the royal PR machine at its finest. No angry TikTok rants. No rambling apology notes. Just a carefully curated event. A gentle reminder that here, at Highgrove, we value the real thing. The message is crystal clear. In the world of calligraphy, there are true artists, and then there are those who weaponize squiggles. Within minutes, Twitter and Instagram lit up. "Is this a dig at Meghan Markle?" asked one user. "Highgrove's calligraphy tutors could teach Meghan a thing or two," quipped another. Memes proliferated. Markle's autograph next to a toddler's first attempt at cursive. The Endeavour Awards guest book, scrawled with what looked suspiciously like a Sharpie-wielding banshee, made the rounds again. Royal watchers dissected every word of the ad, finding hidden meanings in the phrase comprehensive introduction, and giggling over the implication that, perhaps, Meghan could benefit from a lesson or 3. This is why the palace PR machine is so fascinating. They don't stoop to public bickering. They don't issue dramatic statements. Instead, they let elegance do the talking. A calligraphy class at Highgrove is not just an event, it's a strategic move. A raised eyebrow in the form of a beautifully inked invitation. The British have perfected the art of the subtle roast. It's not about tearing someone down with words, it's about reminding the world, ever so gently, that there is a difference between genuine artistry and the Pinterest version. There is a difference between skill and self-delusion. Of course, Meghan's calligraphy isn't her only questionable claim to fame. She once listed herself as a supermodel on her resume. She's dabbled in everything from social media influencer to humanitarian. But in the world of high-stakes calligraphy, there's nowhere to hide. The ink doesn't lie. It takes real humility to admit you're a beginner. To sit down with a master and learn, stroke by stroke, how to transform a simple letter into art. That's what Highgrove is offering. Not a crash course in how to make your handwriting go viral, but an invitation to experience the true joy of craft. The true calligraphers, the ones who spend years perfecting their art, know that every flourish has a purpose. Every line has meaning. They don't chase trends or hashtags. They don't slap their name on a Pinterest board and call it a day. For them, calligraphy is meditation. It's discipline. It's history and tradition, passed down through generations. To see someone treat it as a casual hobby, or worse, a branding opportunity, is an insult. Highgrove isn't just offering a class. They're offering an experience. Imagine wandering through the lush gardens, surrounded by ancient oaks and fragrant roses, before settling in for an afternoon of ink and artistry. Guided by skilled instructors, you learn not only how to shape letters, but how to slow down, breathe, and appreciate the beauty in every curve. It's about intention, patience, and respect for the craft. Somewhere in Montecito, Meghan Markle is probably doodling her initials on a Whole Foods receipt, wondering why the universe seems to have it out for her. Meanwhile, skilled artists at Highgrove are preparing to welcome a new generation of calligraphers, people who appreciate the difference between genuine artistry and whatever medieval runes Meghan's been scribbling. The internet will move on, as it always does. But for a brief, glorious moment, the world was reminded of the power of subtlety, of elegance, of the gentle but devastating art of the British roast. Sign up. Take the class. Learn the difference between true craftsmanship and calligraphy cosplay. At the very least, your allergy labels might finally become legible. Because there's a world of difference between a hobby and a craft, between a trend and a tradition. And sometimes, the most powerful shade is written not in angry tweets, but in the elegant curve of a well-inked letter. So, ladies, gents, and anyone who's ever dreamed of writing like royalty, the next time you pick up a pen, remember Highgrove's lesson. Take your time. Learn from the masters. And if you ever find yourself tempted to throw a few random squiggles on the page and call it art, just remember, somewhere, a British gardener is laughing quietly to himself, and a duchess is frantically searching for her eraser. The pen, as they say, is mightier than the Markle.